Sherry Veronica, this is your friend Victor Callender. I could not have imagined all the way back in 2000 and whatever it was that the Democratic Labour Party, led by Frondell Stewart, would have been pivotal in the leadership in Barbadian politics. So um, that guy died, David Thompson, and left to Barbados was the scaffolding of a person like Frondell Stewart, who, to my mind, had done nothing that was politically righteous, but he was from a mainstream political party at the time and led Barbados in the rest of David Thompson's term, and then won an election after David Thompson's death. So this motley crew, no pun intended, of individuals from whatever, the CBLP or whatever, that looked disheveled and looked like most of them were just picked up and somebody bought some clothes and put on them. We do not know their educational background. We do not know if any of them ran businesses that were successful. Um, this is corned beef and biscuits politics. And to really understand the nature of corned beef and biscuit politics, all you have to do is look around right now. The Democratic Labour Party, which is a mainstream political entity in Barbados, or was at one point in time a mainstream political entity in Barbados, is suffering, is really suffering under um, the auspices of a Napoleonic dwarf politically and legislatively in Ralph Thorne. That's what he is. He is a political dominionite. He lacks the prowess or the political intellect to run anything. So here comes everybody for the feeding frenzy. Here comes the vultures for the leftovers. And one has to understand that it is a feeding frenzy. Everybody believes that at some point in time when Madame Motley calls the general election, that they stand a snowball's chance in hell at bringing something substantive to the people of Barbados. So anybody is welcome to have a deposit placed and lose that deposit and go on back about their business, go on back to whatever rock they crawled from under, and that is what it is. But the organized Democratic Labour Party, with its political history, has done Barbados no good. And the fact that you have a legislative non de plume in Ralph Thorne leading only further exacerbates that we have a political crisis in democracy in Barbados, that the democratic process is really at odds in Barbados. So that needs to be fixed, needs to be attended to. So I agree with you. These people that have just jumped into what is a proverbial J.C. Penney suit and for the moment have had their pictures plastered all over social media as pretenders to what they believe is the crown of Barbados, their political crown. It's laughable for the moment, if not sad, at what the prospects are down the road for Barbados. But definitely, Mr. Thorne uh, has further diminished the Democratic Labour Party's aspirations politically. And as long as the members of that party do not realize that Ralph Thorne is a curmudgeon headed nowhere, the party as it stands in Barbados, I'm talking about the Democratic Labour Party, would further continue to slide from political prominence into political ignominy.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.